Imagine moving your entire family to a beautiful coastal city, unlocking the door to your dream apartment, and finding bare wooden planks where the beds should be.
A literal nightmare. And the landlord just shrugs and says, "Well, you didn't explicitly ask for mattresses." It is the ultimate move-in day bait and switch.
It is wild how a signed lease for a fully furnished place somehow excludes the actual soft part of a bed. This just happened to a family relocating to Danang. They were exhausted, the kids were crying, and the landlord basically held their massive deposit hostage. Sign the inventory as is, or walk away and lose your money. They had to drop 8 million dong on the spot just so they could sleep.
That is textbook extortion by exhaustion. But here is the fascinating part. When you are backed into a corner like that, you actually hold more power than you realize. Think of it like a game of chess where your opponent thinks they just won, but they actually left their king exposed. You have the text messages, the walkthrough video, the contract stating everything is brand new. That digital paper trail is your smoking gun.
Exactly. But the ink is dry and the money is already spent. So how do you actually get that 8 million back without making the next 12 months of your life a living hell? Open warfare is definitely not the answer.
Right, you need a strategy of firm diplomacy. The absolute smartest move? Do not ask for a cash refund. Landlords treat cash like it is superglued to their hands. Instead, frame the mattress purchase as a permanent property upgrade and propose a rent deduction over the next few months. It is psychologically so much easier for a property owner to accept slightly less future income than to hand over actual cash today.
That is a brilliant psychological pivot. It completely shifts the dynamic. But what about the real estate agent who promised the moon and then delivered a tiny bar fridge and a miniature sofa?
You turn the agent into your advocate. In tight-knit expat markets, reputation is the only currency that matters. A very polite reminder that a factual, unemotional review of their tactics will end up on local community forums usually works wonders. And if the landlord still utterly refuses, you simply declare the mattresses as your strict personal property. When you move out, they get the bare wooden planks back.
It really highlights a much deeper societal issue, doesn't it? The true cost of trust in a modern rental market. When property owners prioritize a quick, predatory cash grab over a stable, long-term human relationship, they ultimately sabotage their own ecosystem.
Absolutely. It is a completely short-sighted victory that costs them future credibility and peace of mind. The ultimate takeaway here is to always document every single detail, take time-stamped photos of everything, and never let a manufactured crisis force your hand.
A tough lesson, but an incredibly powerful strategy for anyone renting anywhere in the world. Next time you're about to sign that final paperwork, ask yourself, what is missing from the picture? Keep your receipts, stand your ground, and we will catch you in the next discussion.